I just got home from work. Bennett is so happy. He's so happy I'm home. It's kind of weird that it is 4:30 right now, but welcome back to the vlog and welcome to Vlogmas day number 5. I tell you, I'm gonna lose track at some point, but it's number 5 today. So basically, I'm not gonna linger too much right now. I need to go out. I need to take him for a walk. Here in Canada in the winter, it is dark by like 5, and it is 4:37, so I definitely need to get going because I'm gonna take him for his typical 40-minute walk. You could really see that he needs it. And when we come back, obviously, I will chat with you guys a little bit more and also share some other information with you all. So let me go for a walk and then we'll do that. Bye. Having trouble finding my face just because it's so dark. Understandable. I'm at Sherwood Park though. It is 9 o'clock now. I just got my Vlogmas Day 3 video up. While I was doing part of the editing / the thumbnail, I was also watching the Princess Switch series, the third movie, like the one that just came out on Netflix. It's so cheesy. I never actually watched the second one. I mean, it was cute, I guess, but so cheesy. I am desperate for a cup of tea, so we're gonna make that together, and we're gonna make it in a very special mug. Very special. Let's go get the mug, okay? Let's go get it. Here it is, my special mug. Anyone know what could be in here? Anyone know? If you know the story of my stolen laptop, or sorry, lost laptop, thank you UPS, then you might know what's in here. Let us open it. Da, 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 da. My special mug. In my viewfinder, it's backwards, but it does say Future Billionaire Nicole. I feel like we need to christen this mug, so let me make a cup of tea and then we will do a bit of story time. I'm not salty at all. Let's go make tea. Wait, let's put the tree in here. Ah, there we go. It's just a little more festive. Cheers. Oh, it's hot. So some of you might be wondering, why the heck I have a mug that says Future Billionaire Nicole? Well, let me tell you. I know some of you do know this story, so this is kind of a repeat, but I haven't really shared what happened with the whole UPS losing my laptop fiasco. It's a very long story. I'm not gonna go into every single detail about it, but essentially, I ordered my laptop from Apple the day that they were released in October 18th. And I was given a November, I think it was like 2nd to 9th delivery. I ordered the laptop and I originally was having it shipped to my apartment. But the next day I was speaking to my boss because obviously if it was being delivered here, I'd want to work from home that day to ensure that I received the package, and she said, well, why don't you call Apple and have them change it to be delivered to, the workplace? And it makes total sense because we have a receptionist. The receptionist can accept it. So I called Apple and I requested the change and they said, no guarantees, but we will put in your request. Fair. I understand. It gets to Canada. This is where things get interesting. So it says it's out for delivery. At this point, I don't know which address it's going to. I tell the receptionist at my workplace, it might be coming today. Eventually I refresh the tracking number and then it says attempted delivery, no one there to accept it. So I go down to reception and I ask her, she said UPS did not show up, so I'm assuming that it arrived at my apartment. So I came back to my apartment and there was no note here. So I called UPS and I just said, I'm not sure where it was delivered. She asked for my delivery address. I ended up giving my apartment and she said, no, that's not the one we have on file. So I started giving the work address and she's like, oh yeah, that's the one we have. Weird. And at this point it is Friday. So she said that it will be delivered to my work on Monday. So on Monday, there's another delivery attempt. It says, no one available to sign for package. I call UPS. She says, can you give me the address that is on file? And I start to give my work address. And she says, oh no, that's not the one we have. So I'm like, you mean my apartment? So I give my apartment address and she's like, oh yeah, that's the one. Are you confused? Because I was confused because the first girl didn't even have my apartment number on file, which in itself is weird. So I say, can I go pick it up? She says, yes. I say, where? She says, the warehouse way out. And I'm like, fine, I will go get it. And then my boss made a little comment like, are you sure it will actually be there? Maybe you should double check because you don't want to go all the way there and it's not there. So I call UPS back and I say, well, I just want to verify that my package will actually be there when I arrive because it's far. And he says, no, it won't be there. And I'm like, why not? And he says, it won't. It will be delivered to your work tomorrow, aka Tuesday. And I'm like, you mean there's nowhere I can go pick up my package? He says, no. And I said, well, doesn't the package go somewhere when the truck is done for the day? And he's like, no, you can't go get it. You have to wait. He was very rude, by the way, if you can't get my tone. So I'm like, fine. Tuesday rolls around. A facilities guy comes up around 1 o'clock and says, this package was just delivered for you. I will insert image right here. This is the package that UPS told me was my laptop. Does it look like a laptop to you? No. In fact, it was a Amazon return with someone else's name, a different tracking number, everything on it. At this point, I've already contacted Apple and their investigation has started. So that's sort of a side note, but we're talking UPS here. So I call UPS and I say, you just delivered an item that is not mine. And he says, well, I'm sorry, but that's not our problem. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not your problem? And he says, well, the original shipper must have given you the wrong tracking number. And I'm like, no, they didn't. He ended up hanging up on me. I was a little bit feisty though. And then I called UPS back later and I said, there is a totally different tracking number on this package. And she was like, oh my God, there is? And I'm like, yeah. So she says, what's the tracking number? I give it to her and she's like, oh yeah, that's not yours. And I'm like, no, it's not. And she says, we will arrange for someone to come pick it up at your workplace tomorrow. I'm like, okay, fine, because it's not mine. It should go to someone, right? Now we're at the Wednesday. It's the next day. I get a call from the receptionist, again around 1. And she says, so UPS just came and they picked up the package they were supposed to, but they also left this box. Could this be what you're looking for? So I run downstairs. I'm like, a box? Well, I mean, that could be mine. And no, in fact, it was this box. This very box. And I'm like, no, that's not mine. So she goes, okay, there was part of a label on it, but that's about it. I go back upstairs and I refresh my tracking number and it says delivered the exact time that this box arrived. Again, UPS, does this look like a laptop to you? They delivered this saying that this was my package. And of course, inside is the infamous mug. So you're probably wondering, well, why did you keep the mug? Why didn't you, try and return it to the person who originally would have sent it? Here's the thing. There was a slip inside the box with the name of the company and obviously the name of the buyer. So I contacted the company that made the mug and they had no record of this order. I gave the owner everything that I had, all the information, and she said, I have no idea. We decided to keep said mug. And you know what? If UPS says this is mine, then it is now mine. And I might even change my name to Nicole because my mug says so. There's like the YouTuber Alicia Marie and her sister Ashley Nicole. Maybe I should change my name to be Karenna Nicole. Let me know in the comments below. And anyway, now you know my sketch story with UPS. There's a lot more detail and a lot more phone calls and a lot more crying, but I'm just keeping it short for you guys because you don't need to hear the whole story. It has a happy ending and that's really all that matters at this point. UPS will never, ever again be in my good books. I wonder if this mug is predicting something for my future. That would be nice. Does make a good cup of tea though. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do now. It is 9:40, it's pretty late. I do wanna edit a little bit of my next vlog if I can. Or maybe, I'm exhausted. Maybe I should just go to bed. No, oh God, I have to do my workout. I forgot, I have to do my workout. Okay, well, obviously I'm gonna finish this tea and then I have to do my workout. I can't skip a day or I'm just gonna get into the cycle of continuously skipping days. I struggled really hard doing it last night, but I still have like half a cup of tea, so I've got like 10 minutes of bliss before my body is in pain. Cheers, Nicole. I am in my workout clothes and I have my Yeti and I'm ready to go, not mentally, but physically. I also fill my Yeti because I need to drink all of this before I go to bed. I usually try and drink a whole one during the workday, but today I wasn't really at my desk like all day, so it just didn't happen. But it's happening now. Time to work out. I'm obviously now in bed and ready for bed. I'm pretty tired. It's been a day and I know you guys haven't seen half of it because you don't see me at work, but it was a long, busy work day. So that combined with everything I've done this evening, I am pooped. And I have to be up early tomorrow because we have our big Wednesday meeting in the morning. So I have to get to work a little bit earlier. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was a bit more of a realistic, like what I do after work type of scenario. I think that's the point of a vlog too. I take you along with me. You do what I do. I think that's the point. I'm probably now gonna turn off my light, listen to my audiobook and stare up at the stars. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but the previous tenant put stars on the ceiling. So when you turn my lights off, you can see like the whole ceiling is a starry sky. When I first moved in, I thought, oh, I don't like that. I should take it down. But after actually being with it for a while, even the first time I saw it, it's pretty magical actually. It doesn't last all that long, like 10 to 15 minutes, but it's very calming. I love it. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, you guys. Vlogmas day 5. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and hit the bell if you want to get notified as to when I'm posting next. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.